If the fee is really minimal, that doesn't hurt and keeps things clean and good, why not?
Consumers weigh in on a proposal to charge a recycling fee for e-waste. Something to think about as more and more electronic waste heads into the waste stream, taking up valuable space in our landfill. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kenny Choi.
And I'm Laura Yamada. Well, it's been 6 years since the state began charging a fee to recycle bottles and cans here in Hawaii. But now attention is turning to electronic waste as many devices are becoming obsolete very quickly. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has news of a plan to deal with the growing problem.
Mike Hour sold a car stereo tonight at his discount store. Under a state plan to charge an e-waste recycling fee, he'd be collecting extra cash from his customer based on the weight of the item. State health officials want to build on the success of the state's bottle bill and expand it to electronic devices.
We're looking for a system comprehensively to deal with all electronic goods, to reclaim the valuable metals that are in them and handle them in a way that's cost-effective and efficient for everyone.
The small businessman back at the Pensacola store says he's all for keeping things green and can understand a $20 fee for large items like appliances and computers.
But for small things like Walkman or a phone or something like that, that's for a small thing, it's not worth it.
State lawmakers being asked to consider the e-waste fee heard an earful of opposition from other small businesses.
This puts an undue burden on a company such as ours to track, monitor, report, and pay as proposed under this bill. We do not need this additional burden at this time.
Some of the rates that they have imposed at this time are just they're not even close to being what it actually costs to actually do this type of recycling.
A representative of manufacturers and retailers across the country cautioned lawmakers, echoing a sentiment the proposal was very broad and ambitious.
This bill would expand the current state program here in Hawaii and cover a lot more than just consumer electronics. It would cover everything from irons to hair dryers to popcorn makers, lots of different things. So there are many other stakeholders that need to be involved in the conversation.
The state was proposing initial fees of $1 for items weighing a pound or less to $20 to devices 75 pounds or more.
Now, the bill is modeled after an e-waste program now in place in Canada. The hope was to start something in 2014 after a year of collecting data on just how much electronic waste is generated in the islands. Back to you.
Boy, important issue, but there's so much going on this year. What are the chances this bill this year is going to go through, since there's a lot of concern about raising fees in an election year?
Well, the Senate committee is going to take a vote this week, but we are told lawmakers are leaning toward a task force to explore the idea before they take us down this road. But it is something that will have to be dealt with soon, since we are running out of landfill space.
No